Welcome everybody to Brazil for the 2024 Sao Paulo Grand Prix. Lando Norris trails Max Verstappen in the championship by 3 points heading into today's race. We've seen many comebacks from the likes of Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen, Hamilton being in 21 from last in the grid, and Verstappen being from earlier this year, just a couple weeks ago in 24, making his way through the field. Track distance 2.6 miles with 15 turns and 2 DRS zones here, with the long front straightaway and then the other DRS zone following it immediately after that. So let's look at our starting grid then for today, and it's a quite interesting one indeed. Alex Albon will start 20th after a penalty, with Kevin Magnussen starting 19th. There's your back row. Yuki Tsunoda is ahead of them, disappointing qualifying, with Joe in 17th. Sargent 16th, good for him. Ricciardo 15th. Nico Hülkenberg 14th. Valtteri Bottas 13th. Blake 28, knocked out in Q2. Stroll starts 11th. Pierre Gasly 10th. Ocon 9th. Hamilton 8th. Sainz 7th. Russell 6th. Alonso 5th. Perez starts 4th, good for him. And Charles Leclerc starts 3rd for Ferrari. Max Verstappen being out for pole by 6 thousandths of a second. Lando Norris takes pole here for Brazil. It's going to be an interesting race today and a big race for the championship. You never know what could happen in Formula 1. Have a look at Yuki Tsunoda preparing in the car, looking at the data. This is going to be an important race, though, here today. There's Blake, 28, starts 12th here. He was disappointed to be knocked out in Q2. He was not expecting it. He was surprised that McLaren had no pace for his car today. Charles Leclerc will start 3rd. He can be happy with that, as Norris and Verstappen look to be the top drivers here today. Formation lap then is going to get underway here now, and it's going to be an interesting race. I'm going to do the best I possibly can here today to recover to the best of my abilities, and to do that I'm gonna need a good start. And yeah, so 12th, we'll see where we can recover. We started 18th and finished 8th, so we gained 10 spots in Mexico, and maybe we can do something better this time. Laying up on the grid then, and it's going to be perfect. 0.1 meters down there. Now we wait for the cars to line up. We're going to use this camera angle for the rest of the races. And in 5, red lights on, and they're off. Norris will get a pretty good launch away here in Brazil. Verstappen's going to try to cover him off. Here comes Charles Leclerc around the outside. He's going to try to take the lead as well. Is he going to be able to do it? Norris holds him off. I'm up to 8th. Now Leclerc cannot get past him. Now I'm to 7th position. Here, go on my onboard. Now we're gonna go past Carlos Sainz. Now we're gonna get up into 6th place here, chasing down Sergio Perez now. But it was a good start for Norris and for me. Now we're gonna send one down. Sergio Perez, go down the inside, up to 5th. We've had the start that we needed. Fernando Alonso has also had a good start. He's up a spot into 4th. Great job for him in Aston Martin. But now he's going to go right back down to 5th, as we're going to get right past him. Lap 3 now. We're looking to get Charles Leclerc, and we're going to get it done. However, we hit Max Verstappen going for the move. We're going to lose time. Luckily, these cars are very fragile, or non-fragile, and so, they don't break that much, so we have no damage. And we go on the grass to defend the maneuver, but Leclerc tries to go around the outside. We block it well. Leclerc is going to come back at us, though. He's going to go down the inside. He gets the spot. This is great battling here. Now, what are we going to do? We can't go down the inside here. However, we've done it earlier in the race already, and we go down the inside again and get into 3rd place. Norris 3 seconds ahead of us and another second ahead of Max. However, lap 16 and Max is ahead. We didn't do anything, and you'll notice my tire strategy said intermediates, and that's because there's rain on the way, and I'm not going to box for dries at all. But people like Max, he will box for dry tires. Later on, Lando's also gonna box for dry tires as well. Here's why I won't box.
It looks like rain is inbound and we're expecting it in around 5 minutes. 5 minutes until the rain. Dries definitely seem like the fastest.
Well, there you have it. That's why I won't box. The rain's gonna be here in about 5 minutes time. Max has caught us though now. We gotta defend. We're in the lead currently. We gotta help Lando out here. Now, we're gonna force him wide. We make contact. And more is made. Warning for collision with Verstappen. However, we keep him at bay for now. 1 lap later though, he's very quick. We can't do much here other than send it. His front wing falls off. More contact. Force him wide. And Lando Norris. He's through. He goes. He's gonna take the lead. We've done our job. And lap 26, Verstappen's engine has failed, and you can see the rain is here.
Something broke.
Okay.
I don't know.
Box if you can. Are you still on this main straight?
Yeah, no.
Okay, alright.
There was Max's radio. Lando now is gonna lead the Drivers' Championship with these results here today. That's gonna hurt Max. Lap 27, we decide it's the optimal time to pit. So, we're gonna come in the pit lane now, get to the nice 45 miles per hour we need. And now we gotta turn in here. Hopefully, perfectly, we do get it done. Absolutely flawlessly. Good stop for us going on to the intermediates in 2.4 seconds, better than what the estimated stop time was, which was 2.5. Now, lap 29, people are gonna start making their pit stops for intermediate. So we did about a 2-lap undercut. And it's worked well. Although those were not the people we were racing. So, we're now back into 5th after some people have now stopped. And that was it for the most part. Lando Norris wins the Brazilian Grand Prix. And he's going to extend his lead and take over the lead in the Drivers' Championship. We come home second. We can be happy with this result. As 12th to 2nd place. We gained 10 spots in another race. And so it's another podium again in Formula 1 Driver of the Day. That's all you really need. It's been a great race for us, and I'm happy that we recovered very well. And so we've done a good job. 1, 2 here. Just amazing. So last one, 2 was at Coda. Now we get another one here, so looking good for the constructors, and Lando takes over the lead in the Drivers' Championship fight. Here comes Lando onto the podium, and he deserves this one. He may have started from pole, but to be honest, he would have won either way, really, if it weren't for the whole Max situation, but that doesn't matter. We're his teammate for now, so we gotta help him. And there's his winning his trophy. So that will be it here in Sao Paulo, Brazil. And we'll look at the points after this. For the drivers and constructors, we'll also look at the rest of the race results. Perez gets a podium. Good job from him and Red Bull. Not expecting that. There's your results for the weekend overall.
And we'll see you for the next one.
Lando Norris gaining the most points out of everyone. Now let's go to the results for the race. McLaren 1, 2, Perez 3rd, Hamilton 4th, Leclerc 5th, Sainz 6th, Fernando 7th, Russell 8th, Pierre Gasly 9th, Lance Stroll 9th, Pierre Gasly 10th, Max Verstappen last with his DNF. Here's your driver's standings. Norris has 380. Max has 357. So 23 points behind now is Max Verstappen. We're in 4th of the championship, just behind Charles Leclerc. McLaren extend their lead in the constructors. They now have 30 points over Red Bull. Anyways, I'll let you get one last look at the race results. And we'll see you next time in Vegas. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.